Hi Paw Prince, back for the DF reading now. Like I said in previous videos, I do read with intuition, so I read with how I feel and what I'm picking up in the cards, and also read for the collective, so not everything will always resonate with everyone. So let's find out how the DFs have been getting on. See how the DFs are going. How are the DFs getting on? So, first thing I'm picking up on is you are hurting because you have been lied to. You've not only been lied to, but they've kind of turned their back on you. Someone has turned their back on you, and it's kind of now put you in this state of feeling down and upset, but it's also causing you to be more stronger. It's kind of a good thing that this happened, is because it's now making you see things differently, and you're kind of becoming more stronger independently. And it's to do with the past, and it's come back around again, and you're kind of saying fuck you to it. You're kind of not wasting your time and energy on it. You're trying to... I see there are some of you that are meditating and trying to find different solutions to make... It's like you are meditating, and it's kind of... You think meditating is the key to happiness. But for some of you it's a brick wall. You're kind of stuck in that situation, and it's kind of, for so long you felt strong and high on this pedestal, it's kind of now you're kind of at a crossroad, and you kind of feel like it's gonna come crumbling down, so you're kind of trying to revive and try and redo things that you've tried before, because meditating isn't working for some of you. Right now some of you are very alone and very defenceless. It's more about wanting some attention, but good attention. You want someone to take notice of you and kind of put time and effort into you, is what you're wanting right now. So let's see what triggers are for some of you. Let's see what triggers there are and how many. Let's see what triggers there are. So, what triggers are there for the DF? What trigger is there for the DF to work on? What trigger is there for the DF to work on? Right. So, the trigger, the main important one that I'm picking up, is on mental stress and your mental well-being. A lot of you are overthinking things too much, and it's not doing any of you any good. For some of you, you don't know whether you're leading or following, or just stuck in the middle. And it's kind of, you need to surround yourself with people that are proud of you, that propel you, excel you, positive, that are there for you and supportive. That may be friends, that may be family, that may be even colleagues. It can be anyone that you just feel really excels you in life and really does some good for you. What's happened in the past has happened. So now it's not, I know you're feeling pain and hurt from it, but it's not a continual hurt anymore. The hurt stopped, as in them keep causing hurt. You're just hurting by keep reliving it, by thinking about it all the time. You're kind of reliving it. It's not actually hurting you. You're now hurting yourself by keep reliving it and not resolving it with yourself, if that makes sense. And it's kind of, the fire's kind of gone now. It's kind of just left with smoke. So let's get some guidance and advice for DS. Can I get some guidance and advice? Some guidance and advice for DS. 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 Some guidance and advice for the DF. So, the first thing that I'm picking up on is give to yourself. Stop giving to other people right now. You need to focus on you and give to yourself. Give yourself leniency from this hurt. Give yourself a break from hurting, if that makes sense. Stop, just put it off for now. I know people are saying heal and you need to embrace every little thing. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit completely. That may work for some people, healing in one go, but there are certain things that not everyone could do, and being human is one of them. Not everyone can cope with being human, because each one human are not the same, and we can only take so much as a human, because at the end of the day, we are only human. And for some people, too much of embracing everything in one go is an overload and it will overwhelm you. So you need to break it down a bit. Yes, it'll take longer, but at the end of the day, healing isn't a competition of how fast you can do it. And the thing is, a lot of you are worried, I'm sensing, a lot of you are worried that you're not going to come into union if you're not fully healed. That's bullshit. Personally, you don't have to be fully 100% healed to be in union with someone, because there's always going to be challenges when you come into union. So you're still going to have some hurt, and you're going to have still things you're going to have to heal from and move on with. So you're constantly going to have things you're going to be dealing with and healing with. If we were fully healed, then once you're in union, what, is it going to be perfect? No. It's not going to be perfect. Because once you come in union, you've then got to go over those issues together and work on as a team of how to rebuild them. So you've got to bring up the hurt to move forward with it. You're not just going to ignore it and act like everything's dandy, because that's not how the world works. So there are going to be things when you come into union that you're going to have to deal with. So people saying you have to be 100% fully healed is a load of bullshit. You'll come into union when you know it's time and when it's right. Not when you're, well, I must be healed first, because that everyone has their own journey. And just because someone else was healed, or a few of them healed before they got to union, it's like, well, I'm perfect. Good for fucking you. That's not for everyone. And like I said before, your journey is your own and no one has a right. So if you're not fully healed, but you feel you're in union and you're happy and you're working on those issues with your DM, then that works for you, and that's good that it works for you. But that's the thing, give yourself a bit of a break. Sprinkle the shit in your life and deal with it. Don't try and deal with the shit all in one go. Just sprinkle it over. Yes, it may take you longer, but it's worth taking your time and healing properly than rushing it and still realising down the line, oh fuck, I've still got this issue, I've got that issue. Whereas if you pace it and take it at your own pace, you'll deal with it. Yes, it will be spread out and take longer, but at least you'll do it 100% and know you're 100% healed. Just keep moving forward with what's right for you. You don't need to defend yourself. If people try and tell you what you should be doing, ignore them. They're negative because it's not for them to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. It may work for them, but it may not work for you. Take back what's yours. What's been taken from you, take it. If someone's even the right for you, like when I say take it back, it's even someone telling you you should do this their way. They've taken the right for you to do your own process. So take back that right of doing it for you. When you learn that, people then can't hurt you, and you won't be feeling hurt as much when you do what's right for you and in your heart what's right for you. People are always going to have their disagreements, and people are always going to tell you that they've been there, done that, you should learn from them. Great, they learn, now why can't you learn? Why is it that you have to, well, I've been there, it didn't work for me. Good for fucking you, it didn't work for you. Doesn't mean it's not going to work for everyone else, and it's not okay for them to sit there and be like, well, you shouldn't do this because I've been there, done that, and I suffered. Yeah, well, if you're there to hold my hand, then I'm not going to have that lesson, and then I'm going to go for it at a later date when you're not around. It's kind of, people need to let people do their own way, and even if they think it's wrong, support them. Be there, support them if they fall, move on with them. Just be a bit more wiser about the things you're doing, like being much more wiser as in, do it for you, don't do it for anyone else, do it because you want to. So that's what I could say for the DS. Thanks for watching.